So what do you do if you're like me and you just put some brand new tires on your garden tractor or whatever the heck you needed to put some new tires on, and you come out a couple days later and you find it's flat and you're like, what the heck? I just put some new tires on and it's flat. What's wrong with them? More than likely, and there could be some different culprits of this, you'll need to do the checks on your own. But more than likely, it's going to be leaking out your bead. I know that on this rim, this is not the one that I had to use the truck to break the beads. It's the one I did entirely with my little shop press bead breaker. There's a lot of rust pitting on the inside of the rim, and then also the rim is a little bit damaged. And so there is a solution to this, and it's pretty easy in my opinion to do. It's called Bead Seal. So this is tire bead sealer. My wife went and picked it up for me from Napa, paid $20 for it. It's a bigger can than I'll ever need, but it was the only size that they had. It cost $20. What you're gonna do is remove that valve stem, or that valve core again, the Schrader valve. Keep calling it the valve stem. I know what it is. Wow, there's no air in there. So I worked at a tire shop when I was in high school, and I used this on some pretty rough wheels on a few occasions. You just take this brush and you just wipe this stuff, this goop, around inside here. Might be helpful if you grab one of your tire irons and use it to help work this stuff down inside. I had leaks coming from basically everywhere, so this is some pretty sticky, nasty goo. The further inside you can get it, the better, but I have had success even going pretty shallow before. That should pretty much do it. Put our valve core back in. I'm going to fill this tire up to about 30 psi. It says 14 psi is safe. I'm going to go up about double just to make sure that we get a good solid seal. We're at 20 right now. Bring it back down to 10. I'm going to call it good about right there. So now we just need to check for leaks. This side looks good. I don't see any bubbles. And this side looks good too. No bubbles. These shop rags are worthless. So anyway, everybody, it is Tire Bead Sealer. It's a black goop that you can pick up from Napa. It says for commercial use only. I'm not sure why it says that. I guess it's highly flammable and there's some other hazards with it and stuff. So you want to be real careful. It's some dangerous stuff, but just don't do anything stupid with it. You know, be mindful that it's flammable and it can cause some, but just be pretty careful with it and you'll be just fine. You might be able to get the same results with just some slime or something, but I know that this tire bead sealer works really well because I used it when I worked in a tire shop. So I've seen it used on mini vehicles and small tires, large tires, you know, everything in between. So if you're having tire bead sealing problems, definitely consider this as an option to solve your problem. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you give me a big thumbs up and go down and click subscribe if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video.